Okay, these legs are from a 1963 Williams Big Deal. You see they're pretty rusted up. Before I brought these in to my house, I wanted to clean them up to kind of get the machine put back together. So I read about something on the internet. I'm going to give it a try. Took a piece of 4-inch PVC pipe and I bought a couple ends. This is like a cap that goes on the end, and then this is a recessed clean out cap. So that'll screw on. The idea is it's going to be flat. Then I can put the tube vertically. And according to the guy on the internet, he used this product called Evapo-rust. So it's supposed to be non-toxic and no fumes and super easy to use. And then I bought some chrome and metal polish depending on how it shakes out at the end. So the idea is put the cap on one end, pour Evapo-rust into the PVC, put the leg or 2 legs in there, soak it, and then by using both ends having a recessed cap, I can just flip it upside down because there's not going to be enough liquid to fill the full tube. It's going to be like halfway, and I can just turn it upside down. And I think it's about 12 or 24 hours per half of the leg. You know, they say leave it in there for about 12, 24 hours. I'll give that a try and see how it looks. Don't know when I'm going to get to it. It'll be a few days, but looking forward to this new project. So if you haven't done much with PVC, it's about the easiest thing in the world to use. You just you take your cap and your pipe and you prime them with the purple primer. You just put it on the inside surface where it's going to have contact, and then on the outside surface here, so you get them both primed up with purple. Then you apply the all-purpose cement to both surfaces, again inside outside. Then once the cement is on there, you just put it on there, you push it all the way on, and you give it just a little bit of a quarter turn or so, maybe an inch turn, if that. Hold it for a few minutes and it bonds and you're good to go. I'm going to try these recessed caps, and my thought being that I could stand the pipe up on end, and also if I ever wanted to put something in here and hang it by a bag with a string, I could drill a hole in one of these and screw it in the top. So the key here is this thing can't leak, and I don't think it's going to, but I'll try it out. And if it doesn't work, the beauty of PVC is you get a couple options. You can try, you know, maybe some tape on it, or cut it off and put a cap on one end and just use it one-ended. Alright, let's see how it did. This has been sitting for 24 hours in this tube of Evapo-rust. First one, obviously oh wow. You can see where the water level, or the Evapo-rust level was. Here's not been touched by Evapo-rust. Here's where Evapo-rust was. It's like dramatic difference. Turn it around here and you can see right where the level is. So this really does work. Amazing. Okay, so here we are. I've had them in there, flipping them around every couple days, and you can see these were really rust encrusted, these bolts. I've gotten a couple out, the nuts and bolts were all frozen on. Now the rust is gone, I should be able to get these loose, the last two. I've got some black lines here on the legs. This is where the level was of the Evapo-rust, so it put some kind of stain on the legs. Then you can also see that, yeah, I got rid of the rust, but really the problem is the finish is gone on these legs. So that's why they rusted. I have to see if I can polish them or at least coat them so they don't rust again. First thing I'm going to do is try to get these bolts out, and then I'll probably pick one and try to rub out this black stuff with some polish and see what happens. Okay, so here's the product I'm using, Turtle Wax Chrome and Metal Polish. And I applied it just on the one side of the leg, and you can see it's on the upper half of the leg, how the black marks are gone. I haven't buffed it off yet, but it does remove the black lines. Okay, so here are 2 legs. One is after polish, one's before. Obviously the black lines from where the Evapo-rust was, you can see where they settled in, but the polish took it right off. Shined it up nice. A lot of pitting though, where the finish has been lost. So I don't know what I'm going to do there. I don't know if I'm going to try to refinish it or just put wax on it and call it done, kind of leave it with that older look. The rust is gone, the lines are gone, they're just not perfect, and I wouldn't expect them to be, so I'll have to think about it. Okay, doing a little comparison of the one that I polished versus the other three that I haven't polished yet. I've gotten the hardware removed. So the polish makes a big difference. And actually this leg is not that bad. It does have some, like I said, some finish gone on it. But I almost think that it's okay. It's 50 years old. And it's just a little rough. I haven't put wax on this yet. I have a feeling once I do wax, it's going to be great. You can see the reflection in the leg. See my hand there moving versus these haven't been polished yet. Okay, so here's the final product. Mixed results. You can see the reflection of me actually in the legs on this end. So the chrome that was left on the legs really did shine up nice. The rust came off, the polish worked, the wax worked. I'm happy with the rust removal and the polish. But you look at these legs pretty closely and you can see there's quite a bit of pitting in the chrome. I did some research, and painting, chrome paint doesn't work. It doesn't have a good result. Everything I read said to re-chrome if you're going to do it, and these legs frankly aren't worth it. So I've got two that are really in good shape, the two on the outside here. And then the two in the middle have most of the finish gone, so I'll put those on the back. I'm still happy with them, and just not as good as I'd hoped.